Now, viewers, that being said, it is important that we welcome Dr. Yasser Massoud, strategic and political analyst, speaking to us from Beijing. Now, first and foremost, welcome to Pakistan TV. And secondly, diving right into the situation of it, can you help us understand the implications that are going to be taking place on the Strait of Hormuz regarding the global shipping and energy markets?
Well, thank you very much for having me for this interesting analysis. I think it's a very precarious situation right now, what we are witnessing in the West Asia, especially the way Israel has attacked Iran energy, Iran gas center in Tehran, and the way Iran has retaliated in Qatar. This reflects that now it's not about the US, Israel, and Iran alone, but it's now expanding to the whole West Asia, to the Gulf states. So we see right now that the Gulf states are not neutral anymore. And this was the most horrendous implications we can witness of this conflict, which is now shifting from certain countries to the whole region, and which will definitely have its global fallout. I think right now the exit strategy is not seems to be in place, some sort of off-ramp strategy, which probably United States has been looking for since the inception of this conflict, because the way Iran has retaliated and the way Iran has shown its resilience, this is unique under the sun, and we haven't witnessed this kind of resilience from a state which is under an asymmetric warfare. So right now, I think who is the spoiler? I would say that Israel is the spoiler in this region because Israel wanted America to be in this conflict in the first place. So very tactfully, Israel or Netanyahu, for that matter, has dragged President Donald Trump into this conflict. Now, the second scenario is that Israel also wanted that United States of America doesn't have any sort of off-ramp strategy to be out of this war. The third one is that Israel, by all means, want this to be a regional conflict because, as you see, it is not about the nuclear facility, it's not about the missiles of Iran, it's now about the energy security, which will definitely have its repercussions not only for the region but for the entire world.
Absolutely. So, Dr. Yasser, just further elaborating on this, could these attacks on the Gulf energy sites trigger broader regional intervention?
Definitely, yes. And I think there are regional countries, for example, like Pakistan, has been trying its tooth and nail so far for its shuttle diplomacy. I mean, there are reasonable and responsible states, especially Muslim states like Pakistan, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt. In fact, yesterday, there was a joint coordination and joint meeting between different Muslim states, and they also came up um, with the joint planning that Iran must stop this kind of aggressive retaliation because it can spill over to the Gulf states. And the way I personally see it, that I feel sorry for the people of Iran, but also for the people of the Gulf states if they are being under this kind of attacks by Iran. I also feel sorry for the people of United States because of their tax money. Um, United States is fighting a war which is actually the war of Israel. So, and as you know, there are analysts around the world. They're now asking questions, raising big questions about the legitimacy of this conflict. Because the main question is that what is the end game? Where this conflict is heading towards, and what were the real objectives of the United States or Israel? But I think the Muslim countries, by all means, need to sit together. They need to join their heads together. They need to join their acts together to come up with some sort of shuttle diplomacy or this kind of scenario or tactics through which, at least for the time being, they can diffuse the tensions. Otherwise, this is now getting out of hand, and of course, it will have its horrendous implications.
Dr. Yasser, the thing that comes to my mind is in what ways is Pakistan primarily committed to constructive engagement with the United States while safeguarding its sovereignty and stability in South Asia?
Pakistan has always been very responsible state, a responsible Islamic nuclear state. Pakistan has shown this to the world. And Pakistan has always been extending its olive branch to its neighbor, to its near neighbors in the region and beyond. The way Pakistan has shown its diplomacy, especially in the Muslim world and especially with the United States of America for the last year or so, uh, Pakistan has exhibited that it has the capacity of not only military capacity, but also the diplomatic acumen to work as a mediator between different states. As we witness now, like Pakistan has been playing its part to mediate between Saudi Arabia and Iran. In the same way, Pakistan has very good strategic relations with the United States of America. And beyond any shadow of a doubt, Pakistan is not a threat to any regional country or any neighboring country for that matter. But Pakistan needs to reassure this and recalibrate this time and again that if there is any sort of a threat against Pakistan, Pakistan will always be ready to defend itself, which Pakistan has proved a number of times, especially in the conflict against India. The way Pakistan is now treating Afghanistan, the way Pakistan is having a go at against the militancy, extremism, and terrorism which is emanating from Afghanistan, this reflects that Pakistan means peace. And this is the message we deliver, and we want to send to the world loud and clear that Pakistan means peace. And when it comes to some sort of aggression, Pakistan can also respond very positively.